Happy holidays, everybody. I hope everybody's doing great. I've been so busy, and I've been wanting to list. I've been wanting to put these out there, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was all ready, and my electricity went out, and I thought a glue gun won't work without electricity, so I had to wait. So anyway, I'm glad you're back. Right now, I'm doing something really simple, and I was going to do these for myself, so I thought I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do these because they're so easy and they're fun. And, you change them out. And everybody's got this. Don't go out and buy anything. I recycle everything. So I'm doing trays today. Oh, and before I go on, I want to do a shout out to my father-in-law. He turns 88 today. And he's a veterinarian and a veteran. And he worked till he was 80 years old as a veterinarian at Kirkwood Animal Clinic. Animal Hospital, which he owned. So anyway, I'm very proud of him. And we went out and celebrated on Sunday for Veterans Day because our restaurant honors veterans that we like to go to. And we had a great time. We did the social distancing. We were the first people there. We sat in our own booth. And, we were eating lunch by, at 11. But it was great. It was great. And a shout out to Food Cat, because Food Cat, I know that you're a veteran. And, I thank you for your service. My husband's also a veteran. I think you said you were Army like he was. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing great. And, thank you so much. And anyway, these are these little simple trays. Everybody's got these trays. The first one I started on was, oh, and look, I got my tree up. I was going to tell you, I finally got my tree up. Can you believe it? My little silver tree. It is the hardest thing to decorate, but I did it, and it's like pipe cleaners with silver on it. It's so old. It's from like the 50s. My mother-in-law gave it to me, and I didn't drag out the wheel yet, the light wheel, but I'm going to. So right now, and you can't put lights on these little babies right here. You can't. So what I do is I just put the lights down the middle of the pole, and then I just hang the ornament, and I try to find the lightest ornaments I possibly can. So I'm gonna do a green one somewhere else in the house somewhere. So, and I've got a small, I like the really small, like just thin trees, because I used to like the fat ones, but then I gotta move furniture around. So I don't like doing that. But anyway, this is the first one that I worked on today, and I had these old trays. And this one had like a bowl of green beans or something, or rabbits on it. And I thought, I need to do this because what I don't want to do is do a whole table and then not be able to change it out. This way, if I do this is so nice that I can just basically add my items. And then when I need my room, when I need my table, I just move everything. So this was the first one I did. And this is just gift wrap paper. And I bought this gift wrap paper because I liked the way it looked. And it was at the dollar store. So you may have, grab the old stuff you have, leftover stuff from last year, and grab an old tray. You could even do plates. And here's the one I'm working on today. Whoops. And I want to do this one fabric. And I haven't even, look at this old tray. I've recovered it. So today I found this fabric and I loved it. It was Santa. Look at all this little Santas. And I thought, I was looking at it. I thought, I don't really want to do a pillow. I thought, because then I don't use the pillows. I'll sit there and I'll prop them up on a chair. But I thought, I think I want to do my tray. So what I did was, I think I cut it a little bit short. It's kind of crooked, but it's okay because I'm going to use pinking shears. And the pinking shears keep fabric from unraveling. You'll start to see, if you use a clean cut like this, sometimes you'll see little threads, and you don't want any of that. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is I traced it. Grab a pen and go ahead and trace this. And what you can do that makes it really easy, put the fabric down put this upside down, and then use your fabric, and then you trace backwards. That's the easiest way to do this. So what I did was I already traced it, and I used pen, like I tell you, pink pen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut it on the back so I can see this. And I'm going to have to cut his fingers off because I want to see the kitten in the boots. Oh, a shout out to Gambling Granny. You're always so nice when you watch. And I want to tell you, I'm wearing my El Cortez shirt. I have 3 of these t-shirts from El Cortez. I love them. I bought another one while I was there. I bought 2 more while I was there. And in fact, I had gambled so much that they gave it to me for $1. I should probably be embarrassed about that. They said, well, you've got a lot of points, so you owe us a whole $1.70, I think. I thought, ooh. I thought, why did I even shop it the first day? I thought I should have waited till the last day. So that was funny. But I enjoy your videos every Friday night. Y'all are great. So shout out to Gambling Granny. If you're not on her channel, you like to watch slots. She's great. Her and her husband plays the guitar. And I'm sorry, I keep wanting to hear songs that he doesn't know. I feel bad when I do that. So it's funny. Okay, here I got my pinking shears. If you don't have pinking shears, you know, just use what you have. Use scissors, and they have all kinds of, you know, little fray stuff you could use if you really wanted to get, you know, real precise about it. But like I tell you, I'm just using glue gun. I trimmed this up. I didn't want the rough edges, so that's why I like the little zigzag at the end. And then I'm just gonna go ahead, because I use this one so much, this tray. It's this old wooden wine tray. And I know, I think I paid probably, I mean, the price tag says $7.99, but I seriously doubt that I paid that much for it. Because I have, you know, I like to collect, once I buy something, I buy a lot of it. So I think to myself, I'm looking for a good price for it. Okay, see how easy this is? I just laid it in there. And I probably should have ironed it first, but because the electricity went out on me and I was all crazy, I was like, no electricity. Oh, and by the way, let me tell you, it's 80 degrees here in Houston today. So I thought to myself, no electricity, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Well, it was only off for like 10 minutes. It was off for about an hour. It was probably about an hour, now that I think about it, because I was running around opening up windows and everything. I thought, I'm not gonna make it. I thought, I gotta go to Target or somewhere. I'm gonna have to hang out. I got the batteries out for the radio. I mean, there's nothing to do. When the electricity goes out, it's done. You're done. Oh, I like this. Okay, now what would be really pretty is if you had a black or red tray. Now I only have this little, you know, wooden tray, but I like it, and I think I'm gonna put this one on my coffee table actually with my candy jar. I have a really nice little fancy candy jar. I have my candy bar that's off to the side on another table, but I have a really nice jar that I bought at Michael's. So I kind of like this one, and I could really do it up, and I could use ribbon and all that on the side. I'll think about that, because look, I cut it a little short, but I love the way this looks. Here's another one. I have a little, so I have these two, and I have a little tiny tray. I have a little one right here. This one's kind of neat. Like I tell you, use what you have. If you have wrapping paper, anything, you know, anything. And I found this fabric, and this seems to be very popular this year. You know, I look around and I'm like, shirts are being, I bought a shirt the other day that's red and black, and I thought people love this plaid, this black and white or black and red. My shirt is black and red, but I found this little fabric, and I did face mask with the, you know, with this fabric, and I had some left over, and I thought, you know, this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna turn it over so no one sees my pen marks. And this is easy because it's already kind of, actually, you know what? They kind of printed it wrong. It's not even straight. So I'll go ahead and use their lines that they did. And I'll go ahead and use my pink pen so I can see it. And like I tell you, you could grab a plate. You could grab, what's really pretty I noticed was the, and I have a couple, but I just need to clean them up and get them out, or the cake stands. Cake stands are so pretty when you decorate them for Christmas. You know, I have about 3 of them, and you know, sometimes I'll use them for cupcakes and stuff, but they don't keep them fresh. They're really just pretty for displaying your cupcakes or eating them at a party. So I'll just use the cake stands without the dome. I'm gonna go ahead and use my regular scissors on this one. And then I'm just gonna use little points of hot glue. And the cake stands I thought would be really nice for decorating with a round piece of fabric or paper. And that way you could use, you know, you could put out a whole set of candles. So I'm cutting this one. And you know, that's my Easter tray. I used it for Easter already. In fact, I had a whole thing of Jello shots, and I took a picture for my friends, and they're like, oh, you're having Jello shots for Easter? And I'm like, yep. I thought I'm all isolated. I thought I made fancy Jello shots, so it was funny. And you know what? I couldn't even drink them all. I think I'm drinking, eating. I think I did about 5 Jello shots, and they just got old in the fridge. I was like, oh, look at that. It's still too big. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll trim it up just a little bit more, and I have these door hangers, and what I was gonna what I was going to mention was that they're from Michael's and they're $1. In fact, you know what? The dollar store has them now. I got these at Michael's, and I used to make these for my friends that were having babies, and I would write baby sleeping. And then I had some left over, and I thought, you know, then I started doing them for my bathroom, just writing little things like, you know, locked door or, you know, use air freshener, you know, just funny little stuff on there. And sometimes I did pictures of seashells and things like that. And I thought to myself, you know, I should use those for Christmas. Okay, I'm still a little bit too big. I don't understand why I trimmed this up and it's still, well, I wasn't thinking. Okay. Oh, I love it. I love it with the white. Okay. So now, like I tell you, if you're going to keep using this tray, don't go crazy on the glue gun, because then it's going to be hard to get it out. Just dab it. Just use little dabs and go on the outside. Just go on the outside. Because that way, you at the end of the season, you just take that out and it doesn't damage all your tray. Like that other tray was a mess. And if I want to use this one for Easter again, I just peel off the glue. So it makes it really easy. Oh, I love it. That looks really good. Okay, I like that. Okay, now see, I could, you know, I could add like my little, I could use this one for my dining room table, add my salt and pepper shakers, my little candle, you know, add my seashells. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Yeah, I do like it. And then, you know, when I want to change it out, or I want to, you know, I have to use this table all the time, I just pick up everything and move it. Makes it a lot easier. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the leftover fabric. So we've got 3 now. We've got this one out of fabric, and we've got this one out of paper. We've got this one out of paper. So the next thing I was thinking was, I'm going to go ahead and I'll decorate it with glitter later because I didn't get that ready. But what I was thinking was, I'm going to go ahead and do a little plaid one, a plaid door hanger, I think. I think that'd be really pretty. And then I can spice it up later. But you know, this way it kind of matches and kind of like it. Let me see, do I want, you know what? I think I'm gonna use my straight one. This is a curvy one right here. But these are really cute. You can write Merry Christmas. You can write, you know, 25 days of Christmas. And they're just so cute. I'll use my pinking shears. And let's see. And I'll add lettering later, or actually what I'm thinking about doing is getting out. And this one's a little plain, but I don't care. I kind of like the way it looks. And it used to be funny because I was thinking, you do not disturb, or I had these in my guest room. And one time I couldn't find it. I couldn't find, you know, my friend stayed and they come over and they stay, and she said, you know, I thought you made that for me. I took it. And I thought, well, you can have it. I thought, you know, I can make a ton of these. But it was so funny the way she said it. She goes, was that door hanger for me? And I was like, sure it was. And she said, yeah, you can, yeah, of course it was for you. And she goes, I thought you made it for me. I was like, okay, yeah, I did. That was the plan, I thought. But it was so funny that she liked it that much that, you know, I get excited when they come over to stay with us. But it was so funny. Okay, look how easy this is. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll either add little pictures or I'll add something later to it. Look, I like that. I like that. Now I can just get, you know, I can cut out one of these things that says Merry Christmas out of a magazine or my stationery and put that on top. And I could tie a bow around this part. So I kind of like that. I was a little unprepared for this part, but I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the trays and this. So anyway, and now I'm gonna take the camera. Thank y'all for stopping by. This is just a short, quick video today. I'm gonna do some more. But there was some, oh, I wanna do velvet stamping on stamping on velvet. Because it's the easiest thing in the world and you're gonna love it. So I'm gonna get that one ready, that video ready. But thank you for stopping by. I want to show you my tree. So I'm going to say goodbye and I'm going to come around and then I'll just kind of move the camera around so you can see my tree. Okay? Thank you. Hold on 1 minute. Isn't he cute? My teddy bear moves too. And I got my Raggedy Anns. Like I tell you, I have to tie stuff onto this tree. but I love it because it's from the 50s. It's super old, and I've got the lights going right up through the middle. So y'all have a good day, and I appreciate y'all stopping by.